Hey, what's up, guys? Just came out with this new game, Equilinox, whatever you want to call it. Just came out the other day on Steam. I was watching a YouTube video on it, so I decided I'll try it out and get it. And it's pretty fun. What it is an eco environment thing where you're trying to control your own environment, whatever. So I did start this. You can see there's 7 minutes already played. But I haven't created anything. This is the size of the map, if you're curious, which doesn't look that massive, but I promise it's actually pretty big for what we're doing. And anyway, you're just trying to make your own little ecosystem in the world, get everything started. So I'm just gonna start with this. You do tasks as you unlock things, like you can unlock all these animals. You get quite a bit, as you can see. You get all the way up to a bear, bees. I imagine they work together. You can get lots and lots of trees, lots of flowers, lots of types of grass. You get cactus, dead trees. I don't know what that's used for. But yeah, you can also get fish, in case you noticed there, birds. So it's pretty cool. And what I want to do is this kind of be a tutorial, since I saw quite a few people, like it seems to be getting a little bit of popularity. So I decided just to, make a little tutorial on it for, just little tips and tricks that I've found. It's been in, I think, development for quite a while, but it just came out full game. But we're gonna go ahead and start over here, I think, because it's flatter. But I'm just gonna start some grass up. I'm just gonna start a few pieces while I talk a little bit about the controls. So as you can see, right here, you got your health and everything. And then this one's your evolution tab, shows you what you can develop into. And if you go ahead and click on this, or you can even click on this one, whichever icon you want to click on, it'll show you this thing. And if you want to follow the tree, it's right here. This will show you everything that it evolves into. This evolves into wheat, this wheat is what you're evolving into. And it maxes out at wheat. You don't go any further. But if you look at something like a tree, I can't look at it right now because I haven't unlocked it in this game. But it'll help you later on in the game. You'll see. And you can also, it really helps to be able to see what it spreads. So this grass, it spreads the grassland biome, obviously, because it's grass. But it's not so apparent later on in the game. And I'm just telling you all that because in the future you might want some more like in-depth tutorials. But for now, use WASD to move around. You can move the mouse a little bit. You can, if you right-click and turn your mouse or look direction, it'll pan very far. You can scroll in and out. But the most useful thing I found is if you click shift and turn and click down your left key mouse and turn, you can actually rotate, which I know I had a problem trying to find this in the very beginning for a long time. It's very irritating. But yeah, that's just a little tip that I found. You can also look to see your grass and stuff. But anyway, let's just start playing a little bit, and we'll if I remember anything, I'll say as I go. So we're just gonna do our tasks right now. So we did this. Species unlocked. You now have daisies. All right. So we need to have 3 grown daisies. Daisies. What do? They'll spread the grass biome. Grows quickly, especially when planted in a grassy area. All right. Let's just plant. It grows quick, so let's just plant 2 of those. One on opposite sides, and watch them grow. I decided to keep the music on. It shouldn't be too loud, but you can just comment and tell me whether music's too loud or whatnot. I'm still gonna adjust it to the settings on my OBS and just working it out. Just want to make sure it's. I like a little bit of music just because it's peaceful. The music in this game is awesome, actually. You can unlock different soundtracks as well as you play the game. This biome picker is actually really helpful. A little tip is if you click the B button on your keyboard, you have to hold it down, but you'll be able to see it. It's really helpful whenever you're like later on more developed into the game and you have mixed biomes like barren land. But obviously it's not barren / grass because it's either grass or barren right now. But later on, whenever there's stuff, it's really helpful. So we're just gonna let our daisies grow. You can also fast forward the time a little bit through this. There we go. As you can see, our daisies have started growing. This is not very favorable biome because it suitable biome is what they call it, because it's not grassy, is obvious. Let's go ahead and claim that reward. You get these things. You get oak tree, task. You get your DP, which is, I think it stands for developmental points, something like that. I actually do like grassy areas before I start planting trees, so I'm gonna spread some of the love around over here. It doesn't take that much grass to green out an area, so I'm gonna leave this a little bit barren. I'm gonna have like a woodland over here. I'm just thinking big picture right now, but for now, yeah, let's just go with the tree, because the trees we're not gonna be really able to control them too long. Trees do take a while to grow, so I'm just gonna speed up this process a little bit. This game is super chill. It's so fun, just to very relaxing, kind of like Minecraft, but less like, you know, interactive. You can just watch this grow. It's kind of like Zoo Tycoon almost. It's pretty fun. I didn't play any of the like the beta or anything like that. I didn't really know about it, so I'm just obviously playing the actual game. Nighttime's still pretty cool, but I love whenever it slowly turns from green to brown. That's probably my favorite part of the game, to be honest. Alright, so it looks like our tree's going well, and it likes the environment, so that's good. I'm just gonna exit out of that. And sheep. We can now add sheep to our environment. You do need 2 of each to breed, as far as I can tell. So, definitely gonna keep those up. Let's read more about this tree. You can also transplant, but it takes a lot. That's just moving around. These are all the buffs, the bonuses it has for it. These are for breeding that we can see in the future. But for now, let's look at the sheep. What are the sheep like? Sheep like habitats. They like grasslands. Their favorite. They like trees. They eat grass. Is what we can only feed them right now. Required food. They require 3 points of food. Sleep at night. Flee from predators. Alright, that's fine. We don't have any predators right now. I think you get to add all the predators. Growth, generation. I don't think this shows how much food it produces, does it? No. Alright, I'm just gonna fast forward to the night here. Zoom out a little bit. It does autosave every 0. It'll hit 0 o'clock. Or midnight, you know. It'll restart the daytime. There we go. There we go. Starts to get nice and pretty here. Got our sun coming over our land. Looking rather nice. Let's go ahead and plant some more grass right here. How's our sheep doing? Okay, so it looks like he's developed like a gray coat. Well, that one's still got more of a white coat going on. That's fine. They do evolve into other animals. Well, they don't evolve yet to do it yourself. But grassland and fallen fruit already. Let's develop our grassland then. Where do we want our grassland? See, yeah, you can see how we're just playing this small sector right here, but you can see the world is ginormous. Plus, you got your mountains. You got this. Like, it's plenty big. For fun, I'm just gonna start 1 blade of grass, and we'll see how far this thing spreads. Alright, 1 blade of grass right there. We'll check it like once every year, just to make it fun. See how much it grows. Alright, our daisies are spreading around. Looks good. As you can do B, look at our environment now. It's dry land, underwater, dry land. Alrighty. Now, what are our tasks? Okay, sweet. Unlock stones and wheat breeder task. Alright, now it wants us to grow some wheat. Let's get a little wheat field over here because... Or do we want it over here? That can be like a woodland place. It's just so easy to see from right here. Alright, let's go. Let's get some stones. Because wheats like stones in this game. I don't know why. Develop it into wheat, we do have to start the breeding process. This is just evolving the technology I don't know what you call it. It's just evolving, not necessarily this blade of grass into wheat, but like it's unlocking wheat for us. So I do like speeding through this evolution process, unless I'm doing something like creating another biome at the same time. But as you can see, the plant that we are evolving died. So if this happens to you, that's fine. It doesn't mean that you lose all the points that you just lost. Like it said right there, it said it has been paused. You can just find another plant that meets the requirement and continue on. So you don't have to worry about that. Don't be scared. It's got stones. See, it didn't even use that. It evolved our wheat. So you can pick it up and move it wherever you like, but I generally put it back where it's been evolved from, or somewhere I know is more suitable. And if we click hold B, like I said a while ago, you can see what's really suitable for it. So this is more of a grassy biome, but it also has rocks, so it should be great. Or pretty decent. Yeah, it's perfect. Perfect. Sweet. Alrighty. And what do we need? We need 3 of those. What's the taskbar? Satisfied sheep. Let's look at our sheep population. How are our sheepies doing? We got 2 sheep. I think this one's still growing up, though. Not obviously that's a trait. Aw, there we go, baby sheep. Look at that. So cute. It's so small as well. I love these models. The clay little, I don't know what they are. They're great. Alright, so we got our sheep. Alongside a birch tree and tasks. I'm not a fan of birch trees, not even in Minecraft, so I'm gonna skip that. You can click this, look at the task. Don't really want to though. A birch tree is it loves almost any grassy area. A lovely additional to any grass biome. It has provides nesting spots for birds. Alright, well we don't have any birds right now. Let's see if our alright, so you need birch trees for birds, but we don't have any birds right now, so there's no worries. We might as well just start one. Let's just put it over here. Let's put it over here. Yeah, perfect. Alrighty, so we were doing the task to unlock chickens, I think. Oh no, my bad. Wheat. Chickens, this is what we're getting. We're getting chickens from doing the wheat. So we just need a bit more of the wheat. There we go. Wheat breeder. Claim chickens. Alrighty, there we go. Now we can do chickens, kind of grasslands. Going pretty good. It eats wheat and barley. So to develop barley, we're gonna have to do some other stuff as well. Let's put some chickens over here. Since I did practice playing the game a little bit, I know that the sheep and the chickens do not like each other for some odd reason. I'm not sure why, but it's just a thing. I don't know if it shows you where it says that, but if you look over here, you'll have your environment, like species 1 of 1, which I imagine are the trees, but it also will have a disliked species if you put chickens near it. And then we can go ahead and look at our chickens, which are just eggs right now. Oh no, look, it hatched. Rascal. Dislike species 0 of 1. See, that's the sheep that it's talking about. But thankfully we have our stuff going. Let's get some more wheat going, because I want a lot of chickens. I like chickens. Let's keep adding to our foresty area. As you can see, we're getting low on our development points. You get developmental points not from trees and stuff, you only get it from animals. The animals surviving. I believe it's the more satisfied they are, the more they give, but I'm not 1000% right now. Pretty sure that's what it is. But yeah, see, I just like chickens because chickens give. They don't give quite as much, but as you'll see, they'll breed much faster. And I believe it's just auto-saving right now. But I hope it doesn't crash. No, okay, we're good. That was weird. It just froze a little bit. That's actually the first time that I've had it mess with me a little bit. But that's no worries. It wasn't even that bad. I'm just gonna watch the chickens play around a little bit. Let's look at our wheat. It's in good health. See, it's just life expectancy is 5 hours. That's why it's red. It's not because of the biome. The biome's good. But yeah, hopefully this was helpful. At least the controls wise, like I said, shift to turn around while you're holding your left mouse button, right mouse button to panel, B to check the biome, and I'll be doing some more just to help you with some tricks and tips. Q is nothing, by the way. Not sure that's very useful though. But yeah, this is gonna end the first episode. Hopefully y'all did enjoy. We're gonna end on day 3. Yeah, I'll catch you next time. Let me know in the comments what you want to see. If you want more tips and tricks based video, I guess, or if you wanted more just play the game type thing, you know, like a role playing. Have 3 chickens satisfied. All right, so we got a chicken reward farm. But for now, that is where we're going to stop the video. Hope you liked it. And, yeah, comment what you think. And I'll catch y'all next time.